Hello, welcome back to my channel, I guess, where I'm going to be teaching you how to use legomindstorms, the educational version for software. Sorry, I'm just going to start that all over again. Welcome back to a video where I'm going to be talking about legomindstorms and how to use it. So, I'm just going to let you know that I'm not going to be using, sorry, I said that wrong again. Today is not my day for recording videos. I am not going to be making the videos in like a quote-unquote series like version of it. I'm going to be making it just like one thing each video, no reviews, as I said I was going to be doing last time, but you probably haven't watched that video anyways. But so I'm not going to be like focusing on the switch block, which is what I did last time. I'm going to be focusing on a new block. And what's funny is that I don't even know what block I'm going to be doing. So I'm just going to like run through and see what block seems nice to pick, I guess. I think I'm going to choose the variable because the variable is like really useful. And since I'm doing a variable, I might as well do constant. And just so you know, all of these blocks link together in their own special way. Like I'll just pull up a random block. You can make it so that the randomly generated number is equal to a variable, but I'll get into that in another video, I guess. I'm going to leave the constant in the corner right there, just like that, and start talking about the variable. With the variable, first you have to give it a name, as most stuff in legomindstorms. So I'm going to name this Lowells, because that's what I like name everything. If you've been watching my videos, which you probably haven't, that's what I usually name everything. So in the big drop down here, you have read and write. So when you start off, you do want to write to a variable, because reading an empty variable is pointless. It's defaultly set to numeric, meaning that numbers. That's what numeric means. So you can enter a value here like 56,000. So this variable Lowell is now equal to 56,000. Yeah, 56,000. So when a variable really comes in handy is when you use it again, because if I wanted 56,000, let's see, to move the robot 56,000 rotations, 1 2 3, I could just type it in there. I don't have to use a variable. But when a variable does come in handy is when you start to use the other operation blocks, because then you can use the variable to commute information. So another thing is you can overwrite variables. So this is 56,000. If depending on where it is, if it's after, then it overwrites. If it's before, then this block will overwrite. That sounds confusing, but if you get the concept, it isn't confusing at all. So example 56. 56,000 is what's written to the variable first. After that, it's 56. So if I wanted to use this, if I were to connect the variable here to the move block, which I will show you how to do, then it would move 56, not 56,000. But variables aren't just for writing and just keeping information for the fun of it. You can read variables, and that's when it comes in handy. So read and numeric, because this was the value that we did. And as you can see, there's no place to enter data to write to the variable. There's only a numeric output. So you can like drag this and basically drop it in anyone. But for this, we want for rotations. So let me just link this all together and make it look proper, I guess. Okay, there. So as you can see here, I'll just run through the program. We click play. So it writes to it. First of all, it creates the variable Lowells, then it writes to the variable 56,000. Yes, I got that number correct. And then after that, it reads the variable Lowells and tells the robot to move forward at a speed of 56,000 times. 56,000 rotations. So that's the way that the variable works. But you're probably thinking that that's not very useful. because I clearly could have written 56,000 and that would be faster. But variables are much more useful than that. I'm going to use the same variable, lowls, and do an operation on it. And now I'm discovering that this video is going to be explaining a teensy bit more than I had planned. Well, I didn't really plan anything, but yeah, ignore that. So, I'm going to teach you how to add with the math block. Math block, rather simple. I think I'm going to create a new variable and name it, I don't know what to name it. Let me think. Okay, I've decided to name the variable add variable. First thing popped into my mind. There. Forgot the capitals, but whatever. So, I already screwed it up. Alright, so I need it to be write, not read. I already changed that, I don't know why. Oh, you need to stay in the corner. Alright, sorry, got off topic. So, this is another variable. I'm going to keep this in the same little thing. So now in two variables, I'm going to make the variable, let's say, 560. This variable, 556,000. So this is a simple addition block. 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So the output would be 2. But you can also input things here. So I'm going to grab some more variable blocks. And the key thing is to make sure that your read is after the write. Otherwise, you'll be reading nothing. So you see these are all writes. I need to turn them into a read. Otherwise, if it's just writing, first of all, you can't connect it. And you're just going to end up overwriting your variable and probably messing up your program. So, as you can see, I have written to my variables and now I'm reading them. One thing that you should know about legomindstorms. You know what? Sorry, I completely forgot what I was going to say. It'll come back to me later. So, you just need to add both of these, and it is 1 and 1. I take lowls, add it there, add variable, and place it over there. And you can't really see this until you run the program, but this will be 560 plus 56,000. I'm going to pull up a calculator. I was doing some math earlier on today. But let's just do the math right now. 560 plus 56123. I just realized how simple that was. Stupid me. Alright, so 56560. Okay, whatever. So, now if you grab the move steering block, I'm guessing, you can output it like this. So, another really, really cool thing about variables is that if I change this to 561, not such a big deal, but I could have completely changed the whole program because it changed this, which changed the variable, which changed what this outputted, which changed what went into the math block, and which changed what went out of the math block. So, in more complex programs that I hope to be showing you how to do later on, variables will come in so handy because variables like true or false, they're really useful when you're doing switch applications, programs, and they're just really useful. So hopefully you never. Wow, I just said hopefully you never learned how to. Hopefully that you learned how to use variables. And if you didn't, feel free to drop it in the comments below, and I'll make a more specific video, hopefully, that will teach you how to use them properly. Satisfaction guaranteed. So, bye, and remember, Lowe's the Wabba-dee-doo-doo. If you like the videos, want more of them, leave a sub. If you know what Blender is, if you're a fan of Blender, I want to do some more videos with Blender. Well, I want to make a video about Blender. So leave a sub and I'll be sure to drop one. And I'm running out of time with Bandicam, so